So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm inside a 2011 Cadillac CTS Coupe, and it is by far one of my favorite cars that I've gotten the opportunity to review, to be inside of. I never thought I would be inside of a car and have it to myself, but I am inside of it. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things about it, a couple of things that I like, a couple of things that I don't like. I'm used to technology inside a car, right? And this car lacks that, but you gotta understand, it's a 6-year-old car, 6 years older than what I currently drive. But nonetheless, this car the looks have aged well. It still looks good. Honestly, when I was parked, this guy came up to me and said, "Hey, do you drive this?" And I was like, "No, I'm just doing a review for my YouTube channel." And he's like, how do you get a job like that? Well, it's not a job, it's not something I do. I get paid, that I make a living for it, let's put it that way. But I hope to one day do that, because I like this. I like getting inside cars, talking about them, saying things that I like, that I don't like. Let me talk to you about the interior of this car. So it is a 2011 model year. It's not gonna have this smoothest leather, the most taken care of leather, but this car is pretty mint. It's in a pretty mint condition. It looks nice. It looks like the previous owner or owners have taken care of it. That says a lot about the car, but I'm not sure, what have they done to the engine, have they taken care of that? I know if I had this car, I would probably drive it like crazy, especially since it's a 6-speed manual. I will not compare this directly to my Lexus, because my car, honestly, I'm not trying to brag, but it is such a nicer interior than this. But it's, like I said, this is a 2011 model year. Mine's a 2017. But nonetheless, you got your wood materials here up on the door and on the dash, or all across the car. You got this nice bucket seats on it, which, they're pretty roomy. I'm a small guy, honestly. I'm not that big. I'm about 146 pounds. But, I do still have a little bit of wiggle room. And on my car is pretty much a little tighter. It is a smaller car than this. I like the all black interior. That is a thing that I like about cars, the black headliner and the black exterior. But one bad thing about black cars is that they do in fact get hot inside pretty quickly. I had that experience with my my black Lexus that I had. It would get hot in the interior a lot. So let me talk to you about back space and room in this car. I'm not gonna even try to get in there. The seats is pretty much almost adjusted to how I would be sitting driving this car, and there is not that much space back there. This is a coupe. That is a thing that you have to deal with when you have coupes. Overall, this is a nice car to be in. I would love to own one of these one day, but currently I am happy with my car, honestly, and I love it. It's not the fastest, but it's a pretty nice looking car. I know it's not, I know I made it in there, but you gotta understand, this is not a stock car. The entertainment system is aftermarket. So there's not, I can't tell you what it has and does not have, because not all 2011 Cadillacs are gonna have the interior this one has. But yeah, it is a pretty nice car. I like it. I really do. It sounds nice.
Engine on this car is a 6.2-liter V8 supercharged that puts out 556 horsepower and 551 pound-feet of torque, connected to a dual-disc 6-speed manual transmission. MPG is 14 city, 19 highway with an 18-gallon tank. And as you can also see, this car is equipped with a Corsa Performance aftermarket intake.
All right, so trunk space on the Cadillac CTS Coupe, it is pretty deep. It's pretty big. You got a nice entry. You got your rear view camera and your third brake light. Getting in the Cadillac CTS, as you can see, there is no door handle. All you do is stick your hand in there, press an electric button, and it releases it. And on the interior, that is how you open the door. But there is also, just in case the battery dies, there's also an emergency door release right there. All you do is pull that up. So let me talk to you guys about the door. You know, you'll have your Bose system right there below. Your memory seating, you do have 2 memory seating options. Your electric door release, your lock and unlock buttons, power windows, and your mirror controllers. And right there hidden, you have your trunk release button. Even though this is a keyless entry car, you know, it is not push to start. You know, you still have this type of fake key in the ignition switch, and all you do is, you know, twist it, but you gotta press your left foot on the clutch. Otherwise, you know, this car is not going to start. You got your climate controls for the driver on the left side and for the passenger on the right side. You have your cruise controls and you have your traction control button on the steering wheel. This is the first time I've seen it on the car, and it's pretty cool. As you can see, I'm gonna turn stability off. And you have your suspension mode. You do with the press of a button. It'll tell you if your suspension is in sport, tour. Pretty much that's all that it has. I'm not gonna talk much about the entertainment system on this thing because, you know, you do have car was equipped with navigation apparently, but with the aftermarket screen, you know, that was a feature that was lost. Car's not currently connected to CarPlay, so, you know, I can't show you that. Right below the gear lever, you have your electric parking brake and your 2 cup holders. They are not that big, but, you know, it's pretty nice. Fit for a bottle of water or so. And right here in the middle, you have your storage compartment, and honestly, it's not that big. You fit a couple of quarters in there. Probably your phone. Pretty much, as you can see, look, see my hand? It is not that deep. You have a little more than sort of a couple of receipts or so in there, but not that much. You know, storage in this car is not the best. You know, even on the doors, you have a little pocket, but it's not that big. Honestly, it's pretty small.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did so, like it and share so help the channel grow. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. I want to give a huge thanks to Gary Force Honda and Gary Force Pre-Owned for allowing me the opportunity to film with this car. If you want to check out their inventory, go to the website at www.garyforcehonda.com. Link will be in the description below, where you can check out the variety of cars that they have available on lot. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Del Rio, one of the salespersons here at Gary Force Honda. If you have any questions about this car or any other car that they have in stock, feel free to contact him.